Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the anniversary celebration box from the brand Colores de Carol. These are releasing on January 13th, so in the description box I'll link the Colores de Carol site, I'll link their Instagram page, I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. So before we begin, the box has 5 polishes. It also has a tumbler. So these are 24-ounce tumblers, and it does say colors will vary. Mine is in this like lilac-y, kind of pastel lilac matte color, and then it does have the Colores de Carol branding on it. Absolutely beautiful cup. It also comes with a wax melt snap bar. This one says it's in the scent 10 years. I don't think scents vary. But it's got a pineapple, cilantro, palo santo, zucchini bread, and patchouli scent to it. It does say it comes with a lip balm with holder. I don't know if I got that a while ago and I just don't know what I did with it, or if I don't have it in general. But then it also comes with a silicone mat. Again, I don't know if colors vary, but mine is in this very bright hot red, again with the Colores de Carol logo on it. I'm yet to unwrap mine because my life has been a wreck since like October. So all of these things will be available individually: the polishes, the cup, the wax melt, the lip balm, and then the matte, or you can get the whole set in the anniversary box. So the polishes will be $12.50 or $62 for all 5. The tumbler is $12. The mat is $8. The lip balm with the holder is $5.50. The wax melts are $4.75, or you can get everything included in the anniversary box for $88. All of that being said, there are 5 polishes in this box, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have CEO, and this one is a beautiful deeper cranberry red base, and it does have this shifty shimmer. It goes from a kind of gold to orange to green to pink. So here's our first coat of CEO. This does cover pretty well here on this first coat as far as not being able to see my visible nail line well goes. However, a second coat is going to deepen this color significantly and make it a whole lot more vampy, and to me a whole lot more beautiful. So I do recommend going in for those 2 coats, even though coverage is wonderful here on this first one. The formula is also great, very smooth, easy application, no problems whatsoever. So here is that second coat, and I was happy here. The shimmer does stand out so beautifully. You are going to want top coat. It is going to dry on the dull side, so I do recommend it for that reason, but nothing will dry textured. Nothing will be difficult to remove, and I personally didn't experience any staining. I just had this on for the swatch, so I do suggest using a base coat just to cover your bases. I also had no brush strokes through this once it was dry, so there are 2 coats. Next up we have Keep Rolling, and this one is a green to blue magnetic multi-chrome base, and it does have iridescent flakes. Here's our first coat of Keep Rolling. This one is slightly sheer here on this first coat. It is going to build up well to full coverage though. I personally like to use my magnet only after a base of a polish is completely opaque. So I did 2 coats and then magnetized. If I was wearing this again, I would probably opt to go in for 3 before hitting it with the magnet. The flakes that are in here are going to stand out so beautifully once this is hit with the magnet. Absolutely gorgeous polish. So here is 2 coats. I am using this S magnet. I do really like the effect that this magnet gives with the kind of purple, red, brown background and then the strong green line. I do think it's absolutely beautiful. This is also going to dry dull and with the slightest bit of texture because of these larger flakes, so I do recommend going in for a top coat for that reason, but nothing will be difficult to remove. So there are 2 coats of Keep Rolling. Next up we have 10, and this one is a multi-chrome base. It starts as this like blue color, but then it goes to a teal, to a purple, to a green, to a gold, and then at extreme angles it does have that kind of brighter blue again. So this one is just a straight oil slick multi-chrome. So here's our first coat of 10.
Now, in general, as a general rule of mine, I don't love a straight multi-chrome, but for some reason, when I was applying this, I didn't want to magnetize it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful the way it is. It's gorgeous magnetized, don't get me wrong, but for some reason, this was really calling to me just unmagnetized, and I think this is the top pick of the video for me, even though everything was wonderfully stunning. This is very opaque on the first coat, full opacity in 2 coats, and when I hit it with the magnet, I was still happy that I just did 2 coats. I do recommend going in for top coat for longevity and just to give it that nice plumpness, but it does dry relatively glossy all on its own as well. What you don't see in this photo is, or in this video, is the shiftiness of what was magnetized. Very shifty on the nail, gorgeous manicure, 2 coats for full coverage. Next up we have Tenq, and this one is a softer lilac lavender base. It does have this bright blue shimmer as well as purple reflective glitter. Here's our first coat of Tenq. This one is a little bit sheer here on this first coat. Formula on this one is significantly thicker than anything else we've looked at today. It does have these reflective glitters, which for some reason really thickens a polish up in my opinion. It's not difficult to work with, but I did stop at 2 coats because it was getting thick on the nail, and I felt like it was one that would potentially take forever to dry if I did any more coats. And I did still want to hit it with the top coat. It is going to dry super textured, so a top coat is necessary in my opinion, and removal will be difficult. So there are 2 coats of Tenq. And lastly for today we have Carpe Diem, and this one is a kind of bronzy base, and then it's got ultra chrome chameleon flakes and an aurora shimmer. And here's our first coat of Carpe Diem. This one is a little bit sheer here in this first coat. I really enjoy how this looks at 1 coat. I would wear this as a 1 coat, just kind of sprinkling of something on the nails, no problem. I am showing you 2 coats today, and I was able to achieve mostly full opacity that way. If you wanted 100%, you might want to go in for a 3rd coat or sponge it on, but this one you could also double as a very dense topper if you wanted to. I recommend using a top coat, smooth everything out, add some plumpness back to this manicure, and since this is chock full of flakies, removal won't be difficult as far as scrubbing goes, but these flakes do tend to make a mess and stick to the skin, so there are 2 coats of Carpe Diem.
And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking up this box or anything from it. Let me know what your favorite thing was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.